What's going on, guys? I'm Jaye. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Make sure you like this video if you're new to the channel. Make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell. I want to talk about Serena Williams, man. She is not doing very well right now in the eyes of people on social media. Apparently, there was some pictures of her that was released, and I don't know if it's just the makeup in addition to the lighting, but she is looking bad in these photos. And it's not just men that are saying it. It's a lot of women roasting her because of how she looks. Now, I would say for the last couple of years, mainly I would say the last 2 or so, people have noticed subtle changes in her skin tone. Primarily her face, because when you look at these photos, and these are supposed to be professionally shot photos. Now, I'm not just blaming the photos, but you look at, she looks very different, her face tone and her legs. Now, I'm not a makeup guy. I don't know what's the best makeup to put on for certain situations. I'm not that person. But I notice a terrible look when I see it. And I noticed somebody who's probably lightening their skin, because this can't just be makeup. Under no circumstances do I think that this is just makeup. This looks to me like she's, in addition to some lightening her skin, she's also, whoever's doing her makeup is not being honest with her. And there were a lot of people, primarily women, that were pointing out that her makeup artist needs to be fired for not really either giving her the right stuff to put on her face and allowing her to do these photo shoots and just look horrible. But I'm telling people right now, it's not makeup, just the makeup. I saw a video of her maybe last year or so. She was doing some type of interview through maybe Zoom or something, and it looked like her face was a bit of a different shade than her body. Now, we all know Serena Williams has issues with how she looks, and there have been people that said that that's why she wasn't able to get the man that she's wanted, for so long, was because they didn't find her to be attractive enough. And this is what her fans have said. And they say that's why she chose to marry who she married, is because the men that she was pursuing and the men that she actually wanted didn't really want her back. So I do believe there are self-esteem issues there. But again, the media put Serena Williams on such a pedestal. They do. They put Serena Williams on a pedestal. You go through a bunch of articles in the last 2 days. It's the media praising her look, right? Praising how she looks, praising what she wears. But they're kind of, it's the average everyday person that's looking at her photos, and she does look weird. You can even look at her profile pic on Instagram, and then you look at this pic that is surfacing of her, these photo pics of her, I guess, in her backyard near the pool. People are calling her Tina Turner. Someone also said that she looked like a mixture of the Cowardly Lion and Tina Turner. This is what women are saying, because they like to make it seem like it's only us as men that thought that she was ugly and unattractive and would never marry her, when you have other women who are pointing out that she's not looking very good in these pictures. Like, she's not. And I think that a lot of times with women these days, the narcissism, social media is heightening the narcissism and the anxiety for a lot of these women to feel like they have to do extra and extra things in order to compete with other women. If Serena Williams can't find beauty within herself, does she really feel good about where she is in life? Because for her to do this photo shoot, because you got to know she looked at these photos before they were put out, and for her to approve it, when she does not look right in these photos, she doesn't. It lets me know that she has too many of the wrong people around her who are not being honest with her. Primarily the husband that she has, that people want to praise as being a great husband, but he's allowing her to post photos like this. Obviously, she does not have very high self-esteem in that marriage. You can say whatever you want, but this does not seem like a woman who is really feeling good about herself in her marriage. The fact that she is in photos with her face looking like, her face looks like it looks like a lamp. Y'all know the lamp with the white or cream colored shade around it. That's how she looks. And then the fact that her legs are just a different tone than her face. Like, you're not even putting on makeup that evens out your look. And again, I'm not a makeup person. I couldn't tell you. Right? I couldn't tell you what's the right one to put on. But she allowed these photos to be released because she has a lot of yes people around her, and she has a lot of people that's going to tell her what she wants to hear. And I think deep down she knows this. I think deep down Serena knows this. That's why she's looking the way that she's looking. She's looking bad out here. And it doesn't help that the media likes to post articles trying to make it seem like, you know, she's this symbol of just beauty. And listen, there are people who find her beautiful. That's fine. I'm not saying that people shouldn't find her beautiful. But what I'm saying is you have a lot of enablers. She's being enabled by people who don't really care about her. They must not care about her. If they are allowing her to post photos like this, knowing full well she's going to get clowned. She's getting clowned in these photos. So where are the real people around you? You know what's crazy? And I hate to say this. I think the only real person Serena really had around her throughout her career and even her life is her father. And she's not even close with her father anymore. Now she has a bunch of fake people who tell her what she wants to hear. And you know deep down she knows this. Which is why she's willing to okay photos of herself looking two different shades of brown. And people are just making fun of her. And again, it's that delusion. Like, look at Khloe Kardashian, right? When photos was recently released of Khloe Kardashian that were untouched photos, right? She went on a campaign to not only scrub those photos off the internet, but she also tried to put up, I guess, new photos to try to tell people like, hey, this is how I really look. Serena hasn't done any of that. She hasn't done any of that. Now, this photo has been up, I believe, less than a day. So maybe she hasn't gauged the pulse of what people are saying. But you look at some of these blogs who are putting this up on their pages. She is getting made fun of, clowned, criticized, all in the comments. And she's looking bad. Not only in the photo, but to all these people who would normally probably talk about how beautiful Serena is, how gorgeous she is. But y'all letting her post these photos of herself when she's not looking her best. Because again, she has a bunch of yes people around her. She has surrounded herself with people who are not going to tell her the truth. They're not. And you can tell. It's a lot of delusion there, unfortunately. People are talking about she's bleaching, that she may have had work done. She's wearing different shades of brown. Now, maybe that's what she was going for. But that just tell you there's something deeper going on there. Because again, she had to okay these photos. She had to give the green light for these photos to be released. And these photos are released and it's not a good look whatsoever. But again, she's going to have people that are going to make excuses. They're going to be apologists. But what she needs is a dose of realness around her. The media writes these fluff pieces about her, talking about Serena Williams models matching swimsuits with Olympia. Alex Ohanian shares how wife Serena helped him learn to unplug. Serena adorably matches daughter Olympia and her favorite doll. These are the articles they're writing about her. Serena shows off toned legs, twinning with daughter Olympia. This is what they're talking about with Serena. Serena has legs for days. Serena's new look gets people a-talking. Oh, you think? You think? It's alarming. It is. It's like when you see a woman overly put on makeup and you can just tell her face just reeks of just over makeup. It's going to get people talking, all right? It's going to get them talking for the wrong reasons.